Hello to all my fellow sports clubs out there. Today I'm going to go ahead and cover the Deshaun Watson trade. I wanted to go ahead and do this video yesterday, but I got kind of busy and didn't get back home until after 4 o'clock. So I spent some time with my wife and stuff like that. I'm kind of shocked that the Browns are going to be moving on from Baker Mayfield. Like I said before, I liked him a lot. I watch a lot of SiriusXM, and back when he was in the draft, I listened to that a lot. And the Pat Kerwin and Jim McMahon, I think that's Moving the Chains show. They kind of got me into liking Baker a lot because he had really good accuracy coming out, and I really thought that carry over to NFL. I think he's just kind of had a bad string of luck with the Browns. I think if he got into a better situation, I think he could be better than what he did. Get back to his former self when he had them 1 or 2 good seasons. I personally feel that Baker's going to end up going to the Colts. The reason why I say that is because, like I said, I listened to the movie in the Chains. I know Pat Kerwin's pretty good friends with Frank Reich, the head coach of the Colts. So I could see him trying to get them to want him to move down there. Now, I don't know for sure if Frank Reich really likes Mayfield. It's just that I know Pat Kerwin was really high on Mayfield, and they're pretty tight, Kerwin and Reich. So I have a feeling that they'd probably kind of feel the same way about the guy. So we'll go ahead, jump in the article I have here. It's from Mike Florio. Just Baker Mayfield's plan to boycott the Browns may have revived Deshaun Watson effort. So how did the Browns end up securing the rights to quarterback Deshaun Watson? After they were the first of 4 finalists to be eliminated, the Browns, by all appearances, sweetened the financial pot to $46 million per year for 5 years. And the sweetening of the pot apparently was prompted by the fact that the relationship with their incumbent starter had been irreparably soured. As explained by Mary Kay Cabot of the Cleveland Plain Dealer, the Browns actually did intend to pivot back to Mayfield after missing out on Watson, and that they were moving on from Mayfield only if they could get someone like Watson, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, or Derek Carr. Mayfield, per Cabot, wasn't on board with that. As Cabot explained, Mayfield reached a breaking point when the Browns sent a delegation to Houston to meet with Watson. Adding injury to insult was a report from ESPN's Chris Mortensen that the Browns want an adult quarterback. Mayfields can't believe the comments came from within the Browns organization. It likely came from the very top. I don't know if that's real fair to say. I don't know if Deshaun Watson's really much more of an adult than Baker. He still could be facing some legal troubles from what he did. So while Cleveland's plan seemed to be, if you can't be with the one you love the one you're with, Mayfield was done. Cabot reports that he likely would have skipped the off-season program, that he would have skipped the mandatory minicamp, that he probably would have held out of training camp if not traded. It would have gotten expensive for Mayfield, but every player's rights are set forth by 2 contracts, his personal deal with the team and the broader agreement between the league and the union. He had a right to stay away. Even if he showed up, he likely would have continued to ask for a trade, and he quite possibly would have been even more of a handful for the Browns to deal with. Frankly, it's stunning that the Browns thought they could chase a franchise quarterback without crossing the Rubicon with Mayfield. It shows that those inside the building failed to read a situation that was obvious to most on the outside. That's real shocking as a Packers fan. I know a lot of the Browns organization came from the Packers organization. With that being said, I feel the Packers are one of the better run organizations in the NFL. I felt like the Browns were kind of trending upwards. I guess I'll put it that way. They were trending upwards on the NFL with their organization. But with a move like this, I feel like it's really going to hurt the look of the organization overall. I don't know how you can tell a quarterback, you're going to start for us next year and not at least give him one more year to show him what he has. I mean, if it didn't work out this year, just let him move on, go find a team next year. But like I said, I really feel like Baker's going to end up down with the Colts. Mayfield wasn't going to tolerate an effort to supplant him. You can call that whatever you want: competitive, immature, territorial, shrewd, gutsy, impractical. But it was obvious, based on what we've seen and heard from Mayfield, that the last thing he would do is shrug and keep going. Thus, the Browns had to keep going for Watson, and they got him. Now they simply have to hope that the still boiling legal situation won't go off the rails, even though it still could. And that's like I was saying up above. They're going to have to be careful. If I think he's at least going to miss at least 6 games, or at least I would be planning for 6 games. Deshaun Watson to be missing. I think they picked up Jacoby Brissett as the backup. But I mean, if Deshaun Watson's up in more legal trouble, I thought he got acquitted, so I thought he'd be pretty well in the clear now. But I found an article, and I might do a video on it a little bit later on. I want to do a couple of things, and then I might do a video on that later on. To see what all could come up with his legal problems. So just kind of depends with that. With that being said, I want you guys to go ahead, comment your thoughts down below. How you guys feel about the Browns moving on from Baker Mayfield and going ahead and scooping up Deshaun Watson to take over for Mayfield. And I also want to know where you guys think Mayfield may end up, because I don't think he's going to be done as a starter. Like I said, I think he's going to end up with the Colts. I want to know if you guys agree with that, disagree, and where you guys think he's going to end up. If you guys made it this far in my video, go ahead, subscribe, become a lifetime member here, pleb here at A Pleb's View, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, everyone.